guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and in today's video I have some new goodies to show you which I got from Madam Glam. That is my favorite gel polish brand and I was able to pick out some new colors from the Daddy's Girl collection. The Daddy's Girl collection is actually a Father's Day collection, or at least it was released for Father's Day, but all colors will be in their like a regular collection anyways, so you can always just order them separately. So here I'm just showing you all of the colors I got. I actually chose 7 out of 10 colors. The other 3 colors were all like blue and kind of like teal-ish, and I just really prefer my pinks and my corals, and I also chose a red because I don't really have like a good red shimmery gel polish, and I saw that the red one in this collection was just gorgeous. And for some reason, even though there's like a heat wave going on here in the Netherlands, it's like 36 degrees Celsius at the moment, which is like going close towards 100 in like American degree weather. But yeah, I'm already thinking about Christmas and stuff like that. I don't know why that is. It is like extremely hot here and I'm thinking about Christmas. I don't know. But as usual, I'm going to swatch them all on my little like practice tips or swatch nails and capping them off with some top coat, which is also by Madam Glam. This first color is called Proud Nude and is, as the color already kind of explains, a beautiful nude shade. I do feel it is kind of like a peachy nude shade, but I really don't mind that. I really like these milky kind of latte colors, like nude tones. I really like that. I think it's really pretty. Most of the colors I just swatched with 1 coat, but if I did swatch them with 2 coats, you will see me applying 2 layers anyway. But this first one, Proud Nude, is actually pretty neat in a first coat. Of course, on natural nails it will look a little bit different and you might need to add a second layer. I usually do so for my Madam Glam gel polishes anyway. Just apply 2 thin layers and you are good to go. So that was the first one already. Secondly, just look at that, a beautiful pastel-y shade. This one is called Kind Salmon. Again, nice salmon-y, pastel-y, corally nude color. It isn't like super nude. There's a little bit more color to this one compared to the first color I showed, but I still really like it. So here I'm just swatching that one, and I have to say, even though I really like my bright colors, I can really appreciate like a little bit more of like a softer nude shade, like these first 2 I'm showing you right here. I really like to combine like a neutral shade with neons as well, so I think this will be perfect to combine with like a bright orange or something like that. But this is Kind Salmon. As you can see, it looks a little bit different on the swatch than it does on the printed label, but the little swatched color in the cap of the bottle is perfectly like similar to the swatch I just did. Then the next color, this is I think my favorite, which is called Special Pink, or at least my favorite from these 7 colors I'm swatching today. I love soft girly pink colors like these, super creamy, super opaque. I just really love that. So yeah, here I'm just swatching that. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but all of the like and swatch result shots I'm showing after I swatched it and cured it and all are coated with the wipe top coat, so you still have to wipe off the sticky layer afterwards, but there is already a top coat layer on there and fully cured and all. But this one is Special Pink. I really love it. You guys know me, I love my pinks, I love my just nice creamy shades as well, and again it matches perfectly with the swatched little color in the cap of the bottle, and yeah, I just really love it. I hope you like this one too, because it is my favorite. Then next up, more towards the corally colors or orange, this one is called Funny Orange, and this was actually the only color that had me a little bit like disappointed, but not really like disappointed, if you know what I mean. I just felt like, or at least I wished it was more opaque. As you can see here on the swatch, it is quite thin and watery, but then again, jelly kind of like substances or finishes are pretty summery. So I don't know, for some reason I wished it was more opaque and more creamy, but that's just my personal preference. I don't know what's up with you when it comes to finishes or substances. I just like my gel polishes and nail polishes, by the way, to be like pretty opaque with just 1 or 2 coats, and for this one I definitely needed to add 2 layers. Of course, on the natural nail, if you don't want your natural nail baking through, you can just apply a 3rd layer as well, but definitely go for 2 for this one. So that is Funny Orange. Again, I really do love the color. I'm Dutch, I have to love orange, you know, but I just wished it was a little bit more opaque, but then again, I love the color, so I'll make it work anyway. Next up is another orangey coral shade. I really like this one as well, and this one is Gentle Coral. And again, this one is really creamy and just really, really lovely. Oh, and by the way, if there are some background noises of like kids playing or stuff like that, I have all of my windows open because it is so extremely hot here. I just needed some fresh air in my house, so I'm sorry if there are some background noises. But back to this lovely color. Just look at how easy that applies. I always feel with Madam Glam gel polishes that they are pretty much self-leveling. Just apply a random layer and it just works out itself, if you know what I mean. But this was Gentle Coral, again, really nice orangey coral shade, completely opaque in just 1 layer. And yeah, I just pretty much love it. I think this is such a summery color that a lot of girls and guys out there will really like. Then another shade I'm totally in love with. Like, for some reason, I just really love this complete collection, or at least the 7 colors I got. This one is called Positive Tomato, which is such a cute name. It isn't such a bright red as you would expect by the name, or at least the tomato part in the name of this color, but it kind of reminds me like the inside color of a tomato, so not that much like the skin of the tomato, but more of like the flesh. That sounds like a slashed up horror movie, but you know what I mean. Like, the insides of a tomato are not as red as the outside, and that's what this reminds me of. Maybe it's just the name that it reminds me of this, because otherwise I would maybe like describe it totally different. But this one is again completely opaque in just 1 nice layer, and it is kind of like a softer reddish pink, in my opinion. I like it. It's totally like creamy, no glitter or shimmer in there, but I just really like it. I'm just in love with this color, in love with this collection. I'm just really, really like enthusiastic about it. Then the red you've all been waiting for. This one is called Smart Oxblood, or at least I was waiting for that because my head is at Christmas time already. I don't know why, like, what's wrong with me? This is a beautiful, shimmery, dark red, almost burgundy kind of color. I really like it. I don't feel like this is such a spring or summer kind of color, but more towards the autumn and winter especially. I think I'm going to make some really cool like Christmassy designs with this one, like around Christmas time. Of course, I'm not starting already, like, hold your horses, I'm not that crazy, but I did add 2 layers to this one just to give it a little bit more depth and more definition, and to make sure that the shimmer really shows its true self, if you know what I mean. I just wanted a little bit extra, a little bit more oomph, if you know what I mean. So that is Smart Oxblood. In 2 coats, of course, fully cured and with a top coat. I think this will be so beautiful with just like a gold or silver chunky glitter on top, or some rhinestones or something like that. I think I can make some really cute festive nail arts with these, and of course I can always use it on clients if they want a beautiful red and slightly shimmery nail art. So yeah, that were already all the 7 colors I got. As I mentioned, in the Daddy's Girl collection that came out around Father's Day, there were 10 colors in total, so there are 2 bluish shades also, as well as a teal kind of color, but I might get those later on. I'm not sure yet, but I'm just totally in love with all of these colors. I think that Special Pink is my favorite, but Positive Tomato is really cute as well. Then some extra information about Madam Glam. I also have a 30% discount code. You can find that in the description box down below or in the pinned comments. If that's already up there, I'm not sure. But yeah, there are gel polishes. They have 15 milliliter each. Their regular price is $19.95 in dollars, but they have a ton of cool discounts. And of course, you can use my 30% discount code as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments down below. I love you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video.